Welcome, everybody. We're going to talk about the Chicago Bears and the LA Rams. We're not going to talk about what happened in the game because you're going to see that a ton today. I want to talk about Justin Fields. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the disrespect on Justin Fields that day. The disrespect. How dare you, after he dropped to 11th in the draft, that you disrespect this man already by telling him he can't even compete for the starting job for a man who hasn't played good football in years. And he don't have to play good football in years. You're just gonna hand him the starting position in a career path for nothing should be handed to you. The disrespect on the first game. First, so let's talk about the sportscasters, that same trope. We want a scrambling quarterback to be a pocket passer. He's gonna run too much. Because he's gonna see looks he don't understand. He's gonna run too much. Honestly, if he runs up the middle with that kind of speed, it's devastating. If you give him 8, you know what I mean? Like, okay, there's 2 ways he can scramble for the most part, in or out. If he goes out, the play is busted. The play is busted, and no one behind him is going to catch him. Not likely. I wouldn't bet my money on it, right? So that means you either have a QB spy, which isn't going to catch him, or somebody out of coverage got to go and find this man. So you're taking, already with a QB spy, you probably got taken one person out of it already. And you got to take a second person out of coverage, and you're going to tell him he can't find someone who's wide open because of it? Because once the quarterback scrambles out, shallow go deep, deep go shallow. Are you understanding this? Like, someone's going to be open. And just the disrespect that they always put, like, these scrambling quarterbacks in, like, this box. And that's what Matt Nagy's doing. And then even worse, let's talk about the disrespect that Matt Nagy put Justin Fields. He's not a gadget back. He's not some who was that backup quarterback for the Saints, and even he could have a chance to compete for the job. I always knew Jameis Winston was a better quarterback. You saw that 5 touchdowns, barely any passing yards, but he was a better quarterback. And you got Justin Fields. What do you have, like a 70% passing accuracy in college, and you want to put him as like some type of Tim Tebow position? Just disrespectful. There's just so much immense disrespect that they put on that young man, and then they're talking about he might develop bad habits. What kind of bad habit do you have? A quarterback running freaking reverses, toss plays, and just like, just have him, like, he's so much better than that. He's so much better than that. Matt Nagy should, like, he's not gonna get fired, but it's like, they should, like, walk him in there and be like, you should get fired for that. Like don't do fan service, because we smell BS. It makes you look like you don't have a handle on the situation. At least pretend like you have a handle on the situation. I mean, because your team got 14 points, Montgomery did 1, and the rookie did the other. And your quarterback, who you want in there, got you none of it. No, he marched down the field. We have 14. Is it 14? 14 points? We couldn't get 21. We averaged 17 last year, and that was abysmal for that. Put the kid in. Why? It's the same thing I've been saying for like forever. When you have a bad offensive line, you do the bootleg. Ain't Donald can't run the bootleg. And so for people who don't understand, the bootleg is when you don't block the defensive end. So therefore, you have to blitz pretty heavily to overload the line. That is going to be like, say if they rush 5, there'll still be a double team, because it'll be like, you don't block 1, so it's still 4 on 5. If you rush 4, you get what I'm saying? It's like, If you rush 4 and they recognize that, that's a handoff. You got 3 on 5. That means you got 2 running backs. We got 2 linemen that can do a combo block, which is a double team, and work the way up to the linebacker who's probably already dropping into coverage. That's 5 yards unattested before he's even touched. And Montgomery does not go down easily. And if the first person to touch him is a safety, he's probably going to break that tackle and break it for a run or make a cut. See how simple that is? And just simply didn't even touch the ball yet, aside from handing it off. Now, if he was to, you keep doing that a few damn times, that defensive line, he won't crush completely down, but he might do a little bit too much. Justin Fields sneak out. It could be a full-fledged run if you collapse the defense, and you have a flood concept where you have too many wide receivers to one side, to the defenders, which is like, that's what you would do for a rookie. You kind of take away the decision for him, and if you have enough defenders over there, you still got to account for Justin Fields, who can actually outrun, the linebacker, which will likely be the up guy. Because if it's not, it couldn't be the corner, because the corner will have to pass off, the wide receiver, and that's an easy sideline pass, and that's unacceptable for defense. So you get a linebacker who is probably a step behind already, to recognize the play. It just works so much better. Even if he's not mentally ready, you can make a game plan to pull him along. If we never quarterback, I bet you'd be ready. But that's just how I feel about that. I don't even care about the score. I already knew we were gonna lose. It's just how they treated this young man. It's just like there's no excuse for it. Like, be straight up with him. Don't put him out like, he's some Cordell Stewart, some Darren Sproles type of player. He can be a real deal quarterback here. And you're just disrespecting the man. And Matt Nagy did the same thing with Mitchell Trubisky. And I'm like, I don't understand this. Mitch wasn't bad. He just used him the wrong way. I've always said that. Now you're going to use this young kid the wrong way, and we're going to ruin him, and then we're going to blame him. People like Chicago fans are so, y'all are emotional. Y'all will throw every quarterback under the damn bus. Like y'all threw Cutler under the bus, and you forgot that we got rid of Brandon Marshall, we got rid of Alshon Jeffrey, we got rid of Greg Olsen, and I'm not sure when we got rid of Matt Forte. We declawed the crap out of Jay Cutler, and was like, oh, why does he play so well? Greg Olsen was his favorite target. You took that away from him for a blocking tight end because the coaches like blocking tight. I'm tired of coaches and their ego destroying good teams. That's probably what this should be called. Coaches destroying good teams. Their ego. Matt Nagy ego is destroying this team that was built with John Fox. Let's not forget that. When Matt Nagy came in there, that was John Fox coming out party. That team was built. We got Khalil Mack, but the team was built. Remember that. Yeah. Man, I didn't come in there and oh, let me get this. No, our team was basically built. It was ready. It was hurt the year previously. Third string wide receivers. You know what I mean? Rookie quarterback. It was built. Now he wants to destroy it. Man, watch out for this, man. You gotta be ready. But that's all I gotta say about that. I feel like we disrespecting the kid, and I'm worried that he's the ego of a coach is gonna ruin another young career. And I'm hoping it's not the case. But like and subscribe. Hopefully there'll be more coming out. I like doing sports. Tell me if this is a good sports one for you. I know it's a bit long-winded, but I really have to get this out of here, out of my system before it dies down. I want to be more creative, everything. But I'll catch you around pretty soon. Oh yeah.